Hey guys, thanks for joining me with Learn to Play Games. My name is Lance and we're here at the CMON Expo 2019. I'm here with Michael Shinall and we're going to be taking a look at Bloodborne. So Michael, can you tell me a little bit about what this is? I know you guys just finished up the Kickstarter, so give me a little bit of what this game is all about, obviously besides it being a video game.
So as you mentioned, this is based on the Bloodborne video game, but the important thing is this is a campaign-based game. You are going to be playing hunters in the city of Yharnam, trying to accomplish different goals based on the campaign and the individual chapter of the campaign. So each campaign is composed of 3 different chapters, which is 3 different games, each one with their own unique story. So you're thrown into the setting here and basically told, go figure things out, because the game is going to hand you anything. You're going to know your kind of primary goal, the reason why you're doing stuff, but there's a very heavy emphasis on exploration and learning things as you are actually playing through the game.
Okay. Sounds really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and jump behind the camera. We're going to take a look at a boss fight in action here. So this is the first time we're going to get to see a boss fight in action. So we're going to see how that works and how that plays.
So because the game has a very heavy focus on the campaign and individual chapters, and we don't want to give away spoilers, for this weekend I actually made a custom chapter to showcase how the game mechanics and everything works. So even if you have backed the Kickstarter and you want to avoid spoilers, you guys can see this, and it should give you a rough idea of how the boss fights work, and without really spoiling anything. Now to note, all the artwork and everything you see here is subject to change. These are also prototype materials, but everything from the art that's printed to any gameplay mechanics is all subject to change before final release, so just noting that before we move in. But we're going to actually dive right into it. This is basically zooming into the end of this chapter. We have come across the Tome of Odin in here, and we have come across Father Gascoigne, which is one of the bosses in the game, and we're going to see if we can take him down. Now because Lance decided that he was just going to sit this one out. It is just me playing solo here, and actually doing so to severe disadvantage because we did zoom just to the end of this chapter in the boss fight, so I'm playing with a completely unupgraded stat deck with no cool items I've found or anything, so I'm just going into this fight as if I just started the chapter, which is going to put me at a pretty severe disadvantage because I have no upgraded powers, no consumables. I've just kind of wandered into this boss fight here, and hopefully things will turn out for the best, but so seldom is how things actually play out. But this is more so to show off the mechanics and how things work, so we're just going to get right into it. Start of my turn, Father Gascoigne is here. My goal is I need to take him down. So I'm going to first spend one of my skill cards here to move into his space to start off this combat here. I could pick up this item, but I really just want to get to attacking. And you know what, let's just see what he can do. I'm going to come at him with a charged swing. This is a slow attack, but I'm using a strength card to give it some additional damage because I'm already hitting after he goes. So this is going to be 4 damage at slow. We're going to flip over a boss action card to see what Gascoigne does. Now, each boss has its own enemy AI deck that is unique to that boss. It's going to give them special abilities, special powers that is going to be unique to them versus any other enemy in the game. So let's see how Gascoigne is going to respond to my attack. He is opening up with a Reckless Swing. This is actually his vulnerable card. Every boss deck includes one of these. This is going to basically create some kind of opening that I can take advantage of to gain additional effects versus the boss, but usually at the trade-off that if I don't, it's going to cause some drastically negative effect for me. So this one is he's using his basic attack, which is the standard axe swing, but it's getting +1 speed and +1 damage. But I can exhaust my firearm to cancel the attack. In this case here, I'm actually just going to go ahead and take the damage because I'm feeling a little brave. It's going to deal me 3 damage at fast. So that's going to take my health from 5 down to only 2 remaining. So he's opening up with a cripplingly powerful blow against me. But that's fine. We're just going to take it, and hopefully it's not going to come back to bite us. I'm going to deal him 4 damage in turn, and he has 13 HP because I am playing with only 1 hunter. I've got 1 more card left that I could use to attack, but I'm actually going to save this because I know he's going to attack me at the end of this round, and this card helps me dodge out of the way of his attack. So I really want to keep that just in case things go south, because I don't want to just get instantly killed here on the very first turn of this fight. It's a long way to go, and I've already taken a big blow by taking this damage here. So I'm going to end my turn, which is going to allow me to refresh my hand back up, and then Gascoigne is going to attack me. I get to decide how I'm going to counterattack him, and you know what, I'm just going to open up with a basic slash right here, giving another +1 damage here to hit him for 3. Noting that I'm keeping my 2 skill cards here, which are going to help me dodge out of the way of his attack because I can't afford to get hit again. So we're going to flip over a card to see what he does. He is using his special attack. Okay, this is his scattergun shot. This is versus the same speed or slower. He's going to cancel my attack and deal me 2 damage. As basically I'm coming in to slash at him, he is going to shoot me and stun me and potentially kill me. But luckily I did save some of my skill cards to dodge out of the way. I'm going to do that on this slot right here, dodging it fast. When I dodge an attack, I've got to match the same speed that he is coming at me at. So this skill card here allows me to add +1 or -1 to the speed in which I dodge. So I'm dodging it fast. That's the same speed as attack. I'm effectively jumping out of the way as he's trying to shoot me, and then coming in with this cross slash right here to deal him 3 damage. So I've already dealt him 7 damage out of the 13 he has, but it's still a long way to go in the fight. Now, that's going to finish up the round. I would advance the hunt track because this is still persisting and going as the campaign is going on. I need to finish the game before this reaches the skull. Luckily, in this case of the boss fight, most likely it's going to come down to either I kill him before that or he kills me, and that's going to determine really the end of this game. We kind of set that up for a little dramatic flair. But alright, it's going to come back to my turn. My weapon is fully exhausted from my levy of attacks that I've done, so I'm going to take my last card here and use it to transform my weapon. That's going to clear my dashboard, and it's going to flip it over into its other form, which luckily for me is a faster attacking side and deals additional damage to enemies that are already damaged. Now my only concern now is I've gotten rid of most of my skill cards, and because this weapon is based on fast attacks, if Gascoigne were to come after me with a slow attack, I've got no way of mitigating or dodging that, and it's probably going to take me out, so it's a bit of a gamble here. I'm going to end my turn by drawing my 3 cards, and hope for the best. He is going to attack me. I get to counter in some way. I'm actually going to counter that by using my cross slash, which has a ×2 multiply here, which allows me to play 2 cards down in the same go. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to play down a basic vitality card to block 1 damage that's coming in, and a basic endurance card, which is going to allow me to draw 1 card when I make this attack. So this is going to trigger. It's going to give me an additional card here to give me some additional resources, and then we're going to see what Gascoigne does. Hopefully nothing too nasty. Dodge, no attack, but it cancels my attack. Uh-oh. And if it's Gascoigne's activation, he immediately attacks again. Okay, so Gascoigne is a hunter just like us, so he knows all the tips and tricks that we just used against him, and apparently he's a little more skilled than us. So he has dodged out of the way of my attack entirely, and unfortunately because it is his activation, he is now immediately attacking me again. Not good for me. But I'm going to counter that by coming at him with a quick cut for 2 damage and potentially 3 damage because he is already wounded. But let's see what he is retaliating with. A special attack that is going to shuffle the deck. So his special attack is, again, that scattergun. So he has dodged out of the way and he has come up to try to shoot me with his gun, which will cancel my attack if it goes through. Luckily, it's a fast attack. And I've got my fast dodge here, which I am going to use as well. So I'm going to dodge out of the way of that attack after he dodged out of the way of my attack and tried to shoot me, and I'm going to come and hit him with a cross-cut attack for 3 damage, bringing him to 10 damage out of the 13 that he has. Unfortunately, because we've just been dodging around and trying to hit each other, I have completely exhausted my weapon again. This is the nature of these one-on-one fights. If I was playing with a partner or a team, then I could potentially get some flanking maneuvers going, tank some of the damage while my partner is trying to mitigate that and get some combos off, but it's just me versus him, mano y mano. And unfortunately, I'm a little scared because he might be smarter than me. But this is the end of the round. I'm going to refresh my hand back up, and this hunt track is going to advance. Now, unfortunately, the nature of, because I'm the only person attacking Gascoigne, he is targeting me with most of his attacks, so my weapon is getting constantly filled. I've got to keep transforming its state, and I'm running out of tricks to use against him. So I'm going to discard a basic attack card to transform my weapon yet again, transforming it back into the extended cleaver side, which is going to give me some medium attacks and a slow attack. Now my concern at this point is if he comes at me with a fast attack, I've got no way of mitigating that. But that's fine, I have faith in myself. I'm going to do a cross-cleave combo attack with a basic endurance card to let me draw a card, and a basic vitality card to block one of these incoming damage. This is going to immediately let me draw a card, so I'm going to shuffle my deck and do that. And he is at 10 damage, so if I can deal him 3 more, then he will fall. Unfortunately, I'm at 2 HP, so I am very, very close to getting killed, so this is going to come down to the wire. If I still have my dodge cards, I would feel a little bit better about this, but I don't. Something else to note is that this card did say to shuffle the deck, so we are going to do that, which means that all those nasty tricks that he used against me, plus the other cards that are hidden in this deck, can potentially come up as well. So this is really going to come down to the wire. Any of the fans of Bloodborne out there that played the video game, you're going to know exactly what this feeling is like, where the boss is getting down to like his last quarter health or his last couple hits, and you're out of your healing potions and everything. Sorry, your blood vials, and you're just trying to get those last few hits in before you die. That's kind of how this is going right now. I get to draw my last card right here, which this is my saving grace card because this is going to be the one card I can use to potentially dodge his attack. The issue being is I can only dodge a slow attack and a medium attack. So if he comes at me again with that pistol, I've got nothing to do against that. But hopefully the Vitality card that I played to block some damage will help me out. But let's go ahead and see what Gascoigne's going to do. He's opening up with a special. Of course, that's Scattergun again. He really seems to like shooting me. Now the thing I just said is I've got no way of really countering this as well. So he is canceling my attack. He is dealing me 2 damage, which would usually kill me, but I'm blocking 1 from my Vitality, bringing me down to 1 HP left. Okay, things are a little rough right now. I can choose to attack again. I could choose to end my turn and draw some cards back up. I don't really know what the best option here is. I could try risking it. If he attacks me with a basic attack, I still have my pistol, which once per reset allows me to cancel one of his basic attacks. So if I choose to go into him with a charged swing, that's going to be enough to kill him. But if he opens up with a pistol attack or some nasty trick, it's going to kill me before I get a chance to go. So I'm going to have to bank the odds here if this is going to work. My other alternative is a little safer. I could go in with a slash attack at medium and play this down to draw a card. Again, banking on the speed of the attack not killing me. I think I'm going to go for a risk right here, though. I'm going to open up with an endurance charge swing and hope for the best. I'm going to be able to draw 1 card, and frankly, if it's one of my skill cards, which will allow me to dodge at better speeds, best case scenario, I can cancel any of his attacks. But I'm really hoping that that's what comes up in my deck here. So let's draw a card. It is a Vitality card that's not going to help me. So if he does anything other than his basic attack here, it is going to kill me. So no pressure. Let's see exactly what we flip over and see. No attack. Oh, he's dodging. Oh, no attack. Cancel Hunter's attack. If this is Gascoigne's activation, he immediately attacks again. Luckily, it is not his turn. It is my turn, so he's not attacking. But he did dodge out of the way of my cross cleave. Luckily, that means that the fight is still going. I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to refill my hand. And now Gascoigne is going to come after me. Now the problem is, my super powerful attack that could have taken him down in one go, I don't have access to anymore. And now, here's my options. I can play a basic endurance card here to draw 1 card. Then I've got no slots left to dodge though. I've got my basic strength card here. If I play this on my slash, it's going to give me the 3 damage I need to kill him. But again, if he opens up with anything other than a basic attack so I can parry it with my pistol, he's going to kill me beforehand. Or I could use my my Vitality card here to block 1 damage. Unfortunately, I know all of his attacks deal at least 2, and I'm sitting here at 1 health. Okay, my other option is I make no attack, and I just attempt to dodge whatever he comes at me with. And then next turn, I can clear my weapon off and hopefully get some more strikes and basically take a breather. I think, though, I'm going to go for the big play and attempt to attack. Because he's been using that pistol a lot, those basic attacks have got to come up. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do a slash attack for 3 damage using a strength to boost it up. Let's see what Gascoigne does. Moment of truth. All right. He's doing a vulnerable basic attack. His attack's gaining +1 speed and +1 damage, which means this axe strike is coming in at fast for 3 damage. But the hunter may exhaust their firearm to cancel his attack. Guess what? I still have my pistol ready. So he's coming at me trying to swing in fast. Bam! He is getting parried with my pistol. His attack is getting canceled. And I'm swinging into him for 3 damage, which is going to be enough to take him down. Boom, boom, boom. We have slain Gascoigne. So that actually worked out surprisingly well. But at any point, we were just 1 strike away from getting killed. And that's really how, and as you see, I've exhausted my weapon, I've exhausted my resources. Everything I have used has been used to take down that boss. And even then, I still could have just lost. Now, granted, Of course, I know what I'm doing, and I am just, the best hunter ever, obviously. Okay, I was just a little egotistical there. I'm sure the game will punish me for my hubris. But, alright guys, that's how boss fights work. There's a couple other cool mechanics to cover here, but that's what we're showing today. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys found that, nail-biting interesting, and we'll see what happens next time. Thank you guys for tuning in there.
Alright guys, so I hope that gives you a really good idea of how Bloodborne is going to play, at least with the boss battle, and that was intense. I cannot wait to play this game. That was unbelievable, right down to the wire. I mean, you guys really feels like you captured the video game in that essence, just continually moving around, doing everything you possibly can to just get those last couple hits in, like you said, right before you die. I mean, and it really was just a nail-biter right down to the end. I mean, anything could have come up and that would have been it. So thank you so much, Michael, for taking us through this. And as always, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them or shoot them over to one of the guys over here. Maybe they can answer them for you as well. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. Leave me feedback, and I'll see you guys later.
Thanks.